Hello everybody, this is Hmblittleman here. Welcome to TEW 2016. We are here booking 205 Live. After this, we're going to kick it on over to SmackDown. Let's go ahead and begin. 46D, the Lucha Dragons defeated James Ellsworth and Araya Davari. Remember, the Lucha Dragons and James Ellsworth, though they are not members of the 205 Live roster, they are going to be in the Cruiserweight Classic coming up this Friday, or really tomorrow. Next, 39D-, Drew Gulak is in street clothes, freaking out backstage when Jack Gallagher walks up. Gulak, not now, Jack. I can't find my bag. What did you do with it? Where did you put it? Is this because of what I did to your umbrella last week? Gallagher, what? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you looking for, your bag? Gulak, yes, my bag. I have a match and I can't find my gear. I need to. Gulak's music starts. Oh, forget it. I'll go as is. Gulak rushes off to make his entrance. Jack Gallagher lifts a coat on a bench to reveal Drew's bag. Gallagher, oh, found it. Next, 46D, Cat, get. You're really being annoying. Come on. 46D, Rich Swann defeated Drew Gulak. Both of them got 43. 78B, Mick Foley announced the first round matchups for the Cruiserweight Classic, which I will be announcing right now. Sorry for really the poor quality of this bracket as far as appearance goes. I wanted to make it better, but I ran out of time. Cat, you're messing with the microphone. In the first round, it will be Kalisto versus Oni Lorcan. Cat, would you stop it? You're pulling the cord. She doesn't understand. Neville versus Rich Swann. Araya Davari versus Kota Ibushi. Keita Yano versus Noam Dar. Anthony Bennett versus Tommaso Ciampa. Roderick Strong versus Sean Maluda. Brian Kendrick versus Cedric Alexander. Mark Andrews versus Johnny Gargano. The Amazing Red versus Lince Dorado. James Ellsworth versus Andrade Cien Almas. Jack Gallagher versus Tony Nese. Nick Price versus Drew Gulak. Tajiri versus White Tiger. Graham Metallic versus ACH. Ultimo Dragon versus Chavo Guerrero. And Jesse Sorensen versus Sin Cara. So that is the first round of the tournament, and it will take place tomorrow in real time and Friday in the in-game time. Now for the main event, 46D, Tozawa and Cedric Alexander defeated TJP and Noam Dar. And whole show got 55C-. It's pretty good. Wow, that's actually really good for a 205 Live, and it's all thanks to Mick Foley. Now, let's kick it on over to SmackDown. Here we are with a SmackDown. Let's just get right into it. Yep. We got a copy and paste. Rating a 90, that's great. Shane McMahon is in the ring with Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, John Cena, and Rusev. Shane, in 6 weeks' time, Raw and SmackDown will be joint hosting the Survivor Series pay-per-view. It is at this pay-per-view where the two brands will collide to see who gets to place their brand superstar in the final entry of the Royal Rumble come January. We will be partaking in a best 2 out of 3 series to decide. It will be a Raw vs. SmackDown Battle Royal taking place on the pre-show. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya, will take on whoever may be the Raw Women's Champion at the time, and 5 Raw Superstars will take on 5 SmackDown Superstars. Meanwhile, Jinder Mahal will be defending his WWE Championship in a fatal 4-way, which brings us to tonight's show. Tonight will feature 3 qualifying matches, with the winners facing Jinder at Survivor Series, and the losers being a part of the Team SmackDown. It will begin shortly with Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho, continue later on with John Cena versus Rusev, and end in our main event of Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. I'm fine with any 6 of these spectacular superstars being a part of Team SmackDown, and I can't wait to see what interesting combinations we will get. Next, 60C, Sami Zayn defeated Chris Jericho. Sami Zayn will be a part of the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship, and Chris Jericho is an official member of Team SmackDown. 64C, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Chad Gable defeated Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. This really was a throwaway match, which it really sucks to have your WWE Champion and the United States Champion in a throwaway match. But that's the case. 62C, Goldust is backstage texting when a man in a giant chicken suit walks up. Goldust gives him the stink eye and goes back to his phone. The chicken starts attacking him, comedically, steals his phone, and runs away while Goldust is on the ground, confused. What happened? 53C-. Harper is talking to a cameraman at the compound. Harper, Eric was always Bray's favorite because the feeling was mutual. There were the moderates, those who enjoyed the community. There were the milds, including myself until a certain point, who enjoyed Bray's teaching without taking any action. Then there were the extremes, like Eric, and later Braun. Eric was willing to do anything for Bray, while Bray made Eric feel like he was truly special. He made Eric feel like he had unlimited potential. He did, make no mistake about it. But Bray took it to a whole new level. Any job Bray needed to be done in which the law was unnecessary, he turned to Eric. Eric obliged, of course. It was a venomous relationship for both parties. Bray believed he could do anything, and Eric reinforced it. It all came crumbling down just 12 short months later, when Father returned. Dun dun dun. Next. 70C+, John Cena defeated Rusev. So, John Cena is added to the WWE Championship match, and Rusev is officially a member of Team SmackDown. 88B+, after the match, Baron Corbin attacks John Cena, throwing him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Or the ring post, through the turnbuckle. Shane McMahon comes out to the stage. Shane, Cena, Corbin, you clearly have unfinished business that needs to be dealt with next week. John Cena will be putting his title shot on the line against Baron Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match. So maybe John Cena won't be in the WWE Championship match. We'll have to see. Will Baron Corbin take his place? Will John Cena be able to remain victorious and continue on to beat Ric Flair's record? We'll have to see next week. Here's the graphic for that, by the way. And now it's go away. Fandango runs up to Tyler Breeze wearing a chicken suit from the neck down. Fandango's wearing it. Fandango, I stole Goldust's phone. Don't ask. He was in the middle of sending a text to his protege. Breeze, perfect. Let's see what it says. He's been deleting his text to keep the secret safe. But here's his draft. You're, with a U, not doing enough research. Take research. Damn it, another dead end. Fandango, wait, now hold on. Don't call that end dead yet. You're not looking at the text the right way. Look at the first letters of each word, but add the whole word take. U-N-D-E-R. Take R. Do you realize what this means? Breeze, my God. His protege is The Undertaker. We gotta crack this wide open next week. Shawn Michaels walks up dressed as Colonel Sanders. Shawn, have you boys seen any giant chickens around here? Fandango, gotta go. Fandango puts on the chicken head and runs away. So now, Tyler Breeze and Fandango believe that The Undertaker is Goldust's protege. We'll have to see how that plays out next week. 55C-. New Day and the Hype Bros defeated the Usos, Rikishi, and Ascension. Next, 54C-. Harper is talking to a cameraman at the compound. Harper, you see, Father was not dead. When Bray was put in the pillory and Eric defended him, Eric had attacked Father in front of everyone at the behest of Bray. While Bray had a year on top of the compound, Father was in a coma. No one that had taken care of him knew what happened. Bray ordered Eric to drop him off at the front doors of the hospital. He then ordered me to keep tabs. Father had finally come out of the coma a year later, but when I informed Bray, he was not concerned. Hubris had taken over. He felt invincible. Then Father came back with a legal approach. Bray's name was nowhere on the lease for the compound, so Father had him escorted for trespassing. The entire family watched as the sheriff carried Bray Wyatt away in handcuffs. When you have nothing better, silver is gold. Father spun it to get the family back on his side, but I knew. I had fallen under Bray's spell, just as Eric had. We were the only ones, however, so we left quietly to pay Bray's bail and consider our next move, which will be discussed next week. In the main event, 64C, Kevin Owens defeated Randy Orton. Kevin Owens has been added to the WWE Championship match, and Randy Orton has been added to Team SmackDown. And the whole show got 65C. Lost popularity in 23 regions, not enough interesting storylines. Back from the slight intermission, only on my part though. Abyss. Loyal to GFW. Ah, damn it. Which are now Impact. Michael Elgin to re-sign with New Japan. I might have to pick him up for a tryout contract. WWE Crisis. Future looks bleak. Complete tailspin. Out of business in the next month? Seriously? Yeah, if something happens where things get real bad, which I doubt it, they really call Crisis way too early. I'll just edit. Fault's occult sized. I'll just edit the amount of money I have. Luke Harper opinion. Connor just doesn't get it. He can probably be cut loose. Sunil Singh sells like crap. Cut him and find someone who knows how to actually work. People are jerks, man. Cena wants a new gimmick, or should get a new gimmick. I don't think he will, just cause. We have the Cruiserweight Classic coming up very soon. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Oh my god, I booked a 32-man tournament. Or was it 60? No, it was 32. What is Brian Lawler? I should probably send some of the legends to JLC. Yeah, there's a lot of people here that could really go down there. That is the end of the episode. Don't forget to check out tomorrow, hopefully, 2 days time in Game World for the first day of the Cruiserweight Classic, the tournament to decide the new number 1 contender, number 2 contender behind TJP for the Cruiserweight Championship. The man who will fight the Cruiserweight Champion at Survivor Series, whether it be Tozawa or TJP, it has yet to be known. And the man who will receive a check bonus, a medal, a trophy, and the accolade of being on top. It is the Cruiserweight Classic. 32 cruiserweights will vie for the chance to become greatness, to become legendary, to become immortalized in the spirit of WWE. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Goodbye.